In this episode, we're gonna cover the Burromax XRA. We're gonna do a speed test, we're gonna unbox it, we're gonna look at the electronics, and we're going to talk about the features and the specs of this bike. Let's go!
Hey guys, come in here and check this out. This is how your Burromax XRA is going to come packaged. The first thing that stands out to me is this swing arm. Check that sucker out. It is beautiful. Maybe one of the best looking pieces of equipment I have ever seen on a pit bike. On the top here, what do we have? We have a tool kit. We got the, looks like maybe a rear fender. This is the bike, how it's attached to the pallet, I guess you could call it. We got a charger in here. Let's check this charger out real quick. What do we get for a charger? We got a 10 amp charger. Let's go. The foot pegs, beautiful foot pegs, a front fender, and some hardware. Let's get into it. This thing is packed. I love it. I love it. Strongest YouTuber in the universe right there. While you guys are sitting here watching me unbox this, just look at the quality of this frame. Just look at the quality of this. This is a top tier quality electric pit bike, 100%, no doubt about it.
Nice.
The rear shock right here, let that come down. The rear wheel, nice and soft. Whoa, okay. That was a little unexpected. I mean, I kind of expected it, but what can you do? Putting the shock on here, guys, is just raising the wheel up and then sending the shock bolt through. Let's see if I can do it with one hand. This is always a tough task for just one person. I've done this 1,000 times, maybe 1,000,000 times. I got just the right touch. Maybe not. Needs a little more touch. I don't have the right touch. Maybe the right touch is from this side. Ooh, I nailed it. Check that out. Oh no, I dropped the screw. Of course, if you've ever watched any of my videos, I drop every single screw at least 55 times. This is no exception. All right, that sucks. Come in here, give these guys your strongest strength. Oh, I misjudged this one. Oh, I misjudged again. Which one is it? This one. Solo. This one's going solo. If you look here, Burromax did something really smart. A lot of times in packaging, these bikes get stacked, you know, super high. Burromax put this top on here to protect the top of the triple trees from getting damaged. Or a lot of times, these bikes come from 1,000,000 miles away, they get dropped on their tops. So this kind of protects the top of the triple trees. Putting the wheel on is super simple. It already comes with the disc on it. It comes with an axle and 2 spacers. The spacers are the same size, so it doesn't matter which spacer goes on which side of the brake disc. Made it super easy. Okay, I've done 1,000,000 of these installs, but one thing I want you to keep in mind is look at the manual when you're installing this. I put my fender on after I put the shock on, and now I can't get that bolt on the very top. Is it a deal breaker? No. Is it gonna ride like that? Yup. Am I gonna leave it? Actually, I just looked at it again. I kind of like the way the bike looks without the fender. I like this wide open space. I want to see that swing arm. I want to see this opening right here. Fender's got to go. Putting the fender on is super easy. 3 bolts, 3 little screws that go in the bottom of the triple trees. When this film opens back up, it'll be done. So that's it, and that's all. That's how you unbox and put this bike together. I would keep your manual handy just because you might need it a couple times throughout the process. I want to make sure you guys know this too. When you buy one of these bikes, you get another set of risers. So if you want your handlebars a little bit more forward, you can put your riser on here and this will kick your handlebars forward if you want more room in your cockpit. Let's go charge it and go ride it.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
Now, as an adult riding this bike, one of the things I notice is this leg sweep right here. The distance between where my hands are and where my knees sit. Here, let me pull over real quick. As you can see, I can turn this handlebar all the way and it doesn't hit my legs. It doesn't hit my legs. It comes to a full stop. I can turn this bar any direction and it doesn't hit my legs. Burromax went ahead and they thought about that when they designed this bike. Mode 3, bonus. Let's go. Oh God, no! $58 miles an hour. Woo! Okay, so we got 58 miles an hour out of the Burromax XRA, and that's with me on it, a 200-pound man-child. If you are on this UA less, you're probably gonna go faster than me. Your kids on here, you're definitely gonna go faster than me. I love this bike so much. Let's keep riding it and talk about more of the specifics and some of the lengths that Burromax went to make this bike what it is. All right, guys, so I've been riding the Burromax XRA for a while now. I even traveled to St. Louis and toured the Burromax warehouse and their headquarters here in America. The XRA, the first thing you notice about it, well, the first thing I notice about it when I sit on it is the seat. I don't think people talk enough about the comfort of these bikes when they're this size. The Burromax seat is phenomenal, probably one of the best in the biz. They also fit every single bike they make. The Burromax seat's pretty universal between all the bikes. The last thing I want you guys to be aware of is the frame on this bike. I don't think there's anybody in the business doing frames quite like this. This bike is handmade, TIG welded aluminum. I went to the Burromax factory, like I said earlier, and we weighed this thing. It weighed something like 12 pounds, the frame and the swing arm. Incredible, and the quality of this frame. I would say the quality of the frame is probably better than any pit bike. Just look at it. What I want to do now, guys, is take the bike back home. I want to take the motor covers off, and I want to show you guys what the motor, the battery, and the controller look like inside the bike itself. I want you guys to see how much room there is for modifications. I want you guys to see the battery, and I want to talk to you about the motor a little bit. Let's go. All right, guys, so I got the cover off the side here. It's just 2 bolts. The rest of these bolts are kind of just for looks. This top cover comes off. Let's take a look at the controller inside. Right here is that 3-speed button switch that's hidden behind the case. Right here is another feature. If you stick the key in here and you push the button, it turns these lights on the outside. Pretty rad if you're riding at night and you want more visibility at night. Looking in here, this is well, it looks like a Voltron controller. It's a XR series controller from Burromax, 72 volt controller. It says here 125 amps. Everything in here is pretty nice and tidy. Look at all this. It's a lot of wires, but they did a good job of maintaining it all. One thing that stands out to me is this battery. The battery is little. It's a little guy. But if you're a modification guy, look how much room there is in this frame section to add a bigger battery. I think that might be the next move for the Voltron channel and the Burromax. There's a little feature in here I wanted you guys to know about on the motor. If you look here, the motor is got this valley right here, but way over there in the corner, let's see if I can zoom in on it, is a little hole. What Burromax did there was they put that hole there so that when your motor got water in it, the water didn't collect up here around your plugs. The bike leans off to that side, and that gives any kind of water or condensation a chance to run off and not get inside your motor. That was good thinking. So my bike looks a little bit different than some of the other bikes that you've probably seen online. With mine, I put this headlight on here. I'm kind of a minimalist guy. If you guys are familiar with the builds that I do, I like a minimalist look. I put a minimalist type headlight on here. I took the front fairing off. I also took the side panel off here, and I trimmed this panel here to kind of match the body line. Now, I like the way that some of the Burromaxes look, like the off-road versions and their HRH and things like that. But I feel like the XRA and the XRB are in a different class, and I think they deserve a different look or plastic set. So what I'm going to do is develop or try to make mine look the way that I think it should look from the factory, because it is special, and I think it should have its own unique set of plastics. So I'm gonna build it the way that I think it should look. And reaching out again to that minimalist look, I removed the rear fender on there. I like to see the work that went into building this frame. This is a impressive frame. I don't want to cover it up. I want to see it. I want people to see that bike and be like, damn, that's badass. I want one of those. And when you can show people how this thing is made and the construction that went into making this, I think that delivers that message. Let's take a look at the handlebars and some of the controls up here on the bars. Let's turn our key on. All right, so from the factory, you get a headlight. You get a headlight switch. The headlight that I have is right from the Burromax website. All I had to do was bolt it on and plug it in. So it has this high beam. If you hit the light again, it goes into this like halo mode where these two sides light up. That's a pretty cool feature. I like the way that looks. Headlight, boom. And with the headlight, you have a horn switch here, your typical horn. Something else that's really cool is it has these standard size holes for some mirrors. If you guys want to run mirrors, check out the Burromax website because they have mirrors that will go on here and they actually look really good. Looking over here, we have the gauge. It has your battery. It'll show your miles per hour. It'll show your distance and it has your speed modes. Right now we are in mode 1, mode 2, and mode 3. Total of 3 modes altogether. So along with the working headlight, it also has a working tail light and running light already built in. It's just wired in. Too easy. Okay guys, well, we've done the speed test, we've done the unboxing, we looked at the electronics, we talked about the features of the bike. Stay tuned to the channel because Burromax is joining the Voltron Watts website. I'm going to be carrying the Burromax line as well as all their DIY parts. So if you have a Burromax, check out VoltronWatts.com. I hope the website is updated by the time you get to watch this video. I appreciate you being here. Be sure to like and subscribe. It takes a ton of time to put these videos together, but I love it and I love you. Thanks for being here guys. Later.